Donald Trump has won the presidency and is now president-elect, so naturally we covered his wife, Melania. And now it's time to explore the life of her stepdaughter, the 35-year-old Ivanka. Coming up, some interesting things you may not know about Ivanka, including her business ventures, the fact that she's Jewish, and her surprising friendship with Chelsea Clinton. Ivanka Marie Trump is the child of Donald Trump and his ex-Czechoslovakian wife, Ivana Marie. Born on October 30th, 1981 in Manhattan, New York, Ivanka Trump immediately became part of the Trump legacy. Keeping it all in the family, Ivanka is the Executive Vice President of Development and Acquisitions at the Trump Organization, where she works in real estate and hotel management. But here's the thing. There's a lot that you probably don't know yet about her. Some would say that she is, in fact, the true power behind Donald Trump, and a family friend has gone on record as saying that Donald really listens to her. And when she says listens, she means that the father respects her a great deal, not just because she's his daughter. It's probably safe to say that we'll have 4 very interesting years in front of us. But now on to some of the things that you may not know. Like the fact that Ivanka Trump sells baby shoes. Out of many businesses that she owns, one of them is owning and selling a baby shoe collection. That's right. Outside of her father's spotlight, Ivanka has turned her life into quite a successful business career. Due to her father's controversial presidency, her business career has been seeing some bad days. Several companies, including NBC and Macy's, don't really agree with her father's political stance and have cut all ties with the Trumps, stopping any kind of business deals and ongoing contracts. But this hasn't really stopped Ivanka on her way to success. She is also selling jewelry and producing a collection of dresses and blouses, all aimed at businesswomen. She's on a mission to make the family life less stressing by creating family-friendly dinner tips, as well as bringing yoga into the world of a working mother. All of this is wrapped up under her own campaign titled #WomenWhoWork. She's pretty busy for someone who probably doesn't have to work a day in her life ever again. Michael Ashner, the chairman and CEO of Winthrop Realty Trust, has expressed his full faith in Ivanka's business, stating that she's one of the most capable business people that he'd ever dealt with, that he was surprised by her and wondered if she'd be like her father or have any affection. But inside sources say that she doesn't. Ivanka was also a model, but wasn't a huge fan of it. Ivanka stated that fashion models are the, quote, meanest, cattiest girls on the planet. In her book, The Trump Card, she wrote a bold statement that models are entitled, unsupervised, undereducated, and pampered teenagers, whose every success comes as a direct result of someone else's disappointment. Ivanka Trump, taking after her mother, began her modeling career at the age of 15 and even managed to appear on the cover of 17 magazine, as well as do several runways and ad campaigns. It was then reported that she was only allowed to model if she kept her school grades up, as her parents didn't seem to be too enthusiastic on the modeling idea. Her father, Donald Trump, would tell the New York Times that he understands that life is very fast, which is why he agrees with Ivanka's choices. However, a modeling career is always a risky proposition. Did you also know she hates the media? Just like many celebrities and their children, Ivanka has been victim to several online rumors and far too many rude interviews. As the daughter of Donald Trump, she's had a lot on her plate, even as an innocent child. When she was 9 years old, she was once asked by a paparazzi if it was true that her dad was good in bed. Of all the things that she's had to deal with, she said that it taught her not to trust anyone and that she could never let her guard down, and that ever since that young age, she never has. She has previously stated that having a father in the spotlight has made her realize that she shouldn't take him for granted, and it's apparently brought the two closer together. She doesn't like to express her political views. Even though she's the president's daughter, Ivanka has kept her political views hidden from the public and has made it clear that she's a daughter first. Although newspapers claim that she was running to be vice president, she refuses to see herself as a surrogate, and also claims that she's simply just a daughter in the whole political charade. Naturally, the public has become curious about the relationship that Donald Trump has with his children. And when asked about it, Ivanka has been pretty frank on the record, saying that people do ask about their relationship and if she ever disagreed with him. She merely went on to say that it would be strange if she didn't. Although she did also make a point that she doesn't challenge his views in public, simply stating that his campaign is his business. She's made it clear that she's going to take responsibility to influence her father on the one thing she's extremely passionate about: to make childcare affordable. Her plan is to incorporate a childcare tax deduction and dependent care savings account into Donald Trump's policy platform. She was also quoted as saying that the most important job any woman can have is being a mother. Which brings us to our next point. Ivanka is married and has 3 children. She seems to be living a true fairy tale. Happily married, 3 children, owning her own businesses. Her father is president of the United States. Heck, we bet that birds fly in and braid her hair every morning. Ivanka Trump is married to real estate developer Jared Kushner, and together they have 3 children. The photogenic and not afraid of the spotlight, Arabella Rose Kushner, the little bit shy Joseph Frederick Kushner, and the newborn Theodore James Kushner. Now, if you ever need a sneak peek of this adorable family, just go on to her Instagram, where she shares some of the cutest moments with her children. Oh, and speaking of her family, she's Jewish. Ivanka Trump converted to Judaism in 2009, stating that it had been such a great life decision for her, that she was very modern, but also very traditional, and that she thought it was an interesting juxtaposition in how she was raised. She sees Judaism as creating an amazing blueprint for family connectivity. The family reportedly keeps a kosher diet and observes the Sabbath, and she also says that it helps her stay connected to her family and that her children adore the fact that they all have her to themselves for 1 day a week. And what does her father, the president, think of all this? According to his statement when accepting an award at the Jewish 100 Gala in 2015, Donald Trump simply stated that this wasn't in the plan, but I'm very glad it happened. And furthermore, her husband is a big deal. Since Donald Trump became the president of the United States, Ivanka Trump's husband, Jared Kushner, is a big deal and an important part of Trump's campaign. He's been reported to be behind the firing of New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and is also making his way to the top through loyalty. Kushner is the son of a multimillionaire named Charles Kushner, who, by the way, reportedly made $20 million in profit from buying old buildings and converting them into condos while he was still enrolled in Harvard. Kushner is also great friends with Rupert Murdoch, who seems to be a huge admirer of Donald Trump and is eagerly following in his footsteps. And oddly enough, Ivanka has a friendship with Chelsea Clinton. We've mentioned before that the Trump and Clinton friendship goes back for years upon years. Not only was Donald Trump friends with Bill and Hillary Clinton, his daughter Ivanka was, and still is, pretty much best friends with Chelsea Clinton. The two seem to have clicked when they met through their husbands, but have kept a low profile throughout the election. They both just claim that they're doing fine, as their friendship did not begin with politics. And in fact, they were seen to share a moment after the presidential debates, and have also stated that their friendship will continue to last long after the politics, within their family's end. With all of this, it just begs the questions. What's in store for Ivanka Trump in 2017 and beyond? Will it simply be more motherhood and children? Perhaps bigger business? Or will she turn everything into her own successful empire? Let us know in the comments below. And thanks for watching.